Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, my week's been a bit of a mess. I didn't quite get the results that I feel like saying hoping for is the wrong word, because like if the test had come back saying what they thought it was going to say, it would have been a really bad situation, but at least I would have had answers, which is difficult for people to understand that don't have like a chronic illness. I can't even say chronic illness because I don't know what it is, but we're like 7 months down the line now and things are progressively getting worse. So yeah, I don't even know where my headspace is at, but I want to keep you guys updated as much as I can, even though this is looking like it's going to be a very long process. I don't have another appointment until the end of August, and then the specialist I'm being referred to, the waiting list is at least 6 months, like the minimum 6 months. If you've ever had to deal with the NHS, it's a pain. It takes so long to do anything. So yeah, I'm not exactly in the best of headspace. I had a very long cry yesterday and another cry today. Yeah, it's difficult. Just to like put it into perspective, like I am in pain every single day and I am losing more and more of my functions, like my sight, my mobility, things like that. Yeah, every single day it seems to be getting worse, and I'm not going to cry about it on camera. I'm not going to cry now, but sorry, I'm moving my foot on my leather seat and it's hot. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. It's really hard to keep positive, and today's video is the first Christmas in July cash stuffing, which yeah, I'm trying to like look forward to things and still plan for things and trying to hold on to hope, I guess. I don't know what Christmas is going to look like for me and my family. I'm not the only one in my family facing health issues. I don't know if we're all going to be here at Christmas. It's kind of a weird confliction in my head, and the plan is this Christmas is to go away with my sister, so most of December is sort of out of the picture, so I need to be prepared before then anyway, so that's why I'm starting my cash stuffing now in July. But it's really difficult looking forward 6 months when I know just how much has happened in this last 6 months to where we are now. I don't have a lot of hope for the next 6 months, and yeah, it's a weird conflicting feeling, because normally I absolutely love Christmas, not Christmas Day. I have some issues around the Christmas period, but the concept of Christmas and the way it makes other people feel, that just sort of brings like a community alive. I think living in a small town, like things like this, it sort of changes the town, the vibe of the town, and yeah. All that to say, we're starting saving for Christmas today, and I wish I was in that holly jolly mood with the Christmas music and the Christmas vibes, and yeah, this is just the reality for how things are for me this year. But it's okay. let's get into the cash stuffing. Let's try and remain positive and hopefully bring in some Christmas spirit. And yeah, what we're gonna do is count the money first. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We actually have the right amount this week, which is great, because it means I haven't gone wrong somewhere changing these notes up in my binders, because I use the cash points and they don't give out any change really. They just give either all 10s or 20s and 10s, so that's perfect. So what we're going to do is we are going to start off in the 2025 binder and just do what we need to do in here. So first of all, we're going to do the Here Fishy Fishy. So we're going to roll and see how many fivers we're adding. We're adding 5, so we're actually going to complete that today, which is great. I do have some challenges in here that we need to unstuff at some point. I will get round to that. Does this have a place? This is going straight to car maintenance, so I will just bank this and transfer it rather than add it to a, what do I call it, envelope. So we need to add £15 to this. So if we take out 5 and add 20, we should have 120 here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. And that's going to go straight into car maintenance. So I'm just going to put that to one side for a second. And we're going to grab the next one in here, which is New York. Very on the Christmas theme. This is where my sister and I are going. It's our first stop in America in December. So that's what we're focusing on. That is what we're using as motivation to make it through the year. So I need to do 2 on here. So colour in 2 little Statue of Liberty pedestals. Like so. This one's a long one because we are going to aim to do all of these. So we're going to add £10 into here today. Only because we are going to be eating out the entire time we're there, and that's where I think most of the money is going to go. My sister has a massive list of places that she wants to eat whilst we're over there. Right, year in savings. I think we're going to tick off this biggie because this is my last normal paycheck, because this is for the hours that I worked the week before I was ill. I say ill as if I'm never ill, as in when I had like 3-4 days off work. This was the week before, so this was when I was working my normal shift pattern. Since then I had some time off, so my next paycheck is really, really small. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to cash stuff next week. I think it's all just going to go straight for like my car insurance payments and things. And then I've had to cut down my hours by approximately 10 hours a week, which is going to be a huge drop in how much money I have. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some big ones out of the way today, so that we can sort of, yeah, survive. What colour shall I do for July? I'm feeling purple. Let's do purple. I'm not feeling purple because I've just thrown it on the floor. Let's do red instead then. And we'll do this 25 here. Get that one out of the way. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. It's still hot here in the UK. It is about 28 degrees, which might not sound a lot to people in foreign countries, but here it's still a lot. And it's been a struggle to keep the dogs cool. So let's put 25 into here. So yeah, they're just sort of sleeping when they can. I've been sleeping downstairs with them because it is cooler downstairs, but it's still hot for them. Right, turn of Tuesday, cross off, and next one, pop £10 in. 20 Thursday, and 20. I'm just going to speed through this bit so that we can get to the actual Christmas. And then 5 Friday. Let's swap that 5 out, pop 10 in. Perfect, and that's everything that we need to stuff in here. And then I'm going to go into birthdays and occasions. I need to move all these to the back, really. My sister's birthday. Going to add 20 into there, just so that we are still building that up because her birthday is coming fast. Okay, now we have the Christmas binder. We've got this lovely what do I call it? I can't even think of what it's called. Dashboard. Christmas dashboard by Bethany Budgets. This was a little keyring from the Studio Budget box last year. And then we've got some challenges from Essex Cash Stuffing. I bought the Christmas in July box. So there's some challenges from her in here. So we've got this one first. I'm not going to save £5 for each gift. I'm going to save £1 for the 2 gifts, so that equals £80 in total. So it's a nice round amount. This one, I couldn't really figure out what was like sprinkles and gummies and chocolate chips and stuff. I couldn't quite figure it out. So I'm just going to do each colour is £1, and then I can give myself like £5 and I'll colour in 5 colours. I thought that would be quite fun to colour in. Blitz and Barn we've already started anyway. This was from the Studio Budget box last year. Advent calendar we've also started. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy any advent calendars, budget advent calendars this year. I know I said I was going to, but they're like £100 and I can't justify that. Not to say that they are not worth £100. Just with how this year is and where my finances are at, I just don't think I can justify it. So I think this money is not going to go towards advent calendars. I think I'll put some towards advent calendars and just see, and then the rest is going to go towards other things. This one I had to include because it very feels like Christmas in July, so I'm going to do each icon is worth £5. And then this one we've already started from the Fiver Friday binder. This is the Make It Reindeer by Little Moon Budgets. And then we've got Oh Snap by Little Moon Budgets. So it's cookies and gingerbread men. And then we've got Ho Ho Ho, which is by Essex Cash Stuffing again. That's all of the challenges we're going to try and get through. And then in the back we've got my Christmas envelopes, which you would have seen last year, that we're going to put all the money into. So actually we have got in here, in my little Christmas somewhere here, we've already got some money saved. I can't remember what challenge this is from, but we've already got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140 already in here. So I'm going to assign that now. Let's put these in some kind of order. So other gifts can go at the back. What order do we want to do this in? So this is all presents. Christmas decorations can go at the back because that is not a priority. I don't know if we're doing stockings yet, so that can go near the back. Christmas pajamas, I might not buy any this year. I'm not sure, so I'm going to put that to the back as well. Right, let's put Christmas markets and Christmas travel to the front. Cards and wrap can go to the front because that's quite an easy one to save for. Then we'll do Christmas food shop. Then we'll put all of the gifts in. Then do pre-Christmas gifts, Christmas stock up, Christmas splurge. Other gifts can go in with the people's gifts. And then these three can go at the back. I've missed one. There we go. Right, that's everything in. No, it's not. Okay. Right, so Christmas markets. I don't know how much I want to save for everything yet. Christmas cards and wrap. I'm going to put £10 in, so I'm going to swap that for 2 tenors. So that is fully funded. Okay, so let's just start filling up people's gifts. So put 50 into my sister. 10s, 50 into my mom. I'm going to skip the 3 boys for now because I tend to get theirs through Amazon gift cards. And we'll pop 30 into my auntie for now. Right, that's all sorted. Now we can get into the fun. How do I want to do this? I don't really know. Let's start off by just put something in each one to start off with. So if we start off with the scratch off, because we don't know how much that one will be. So you can assign your own for the reindeer, the snowman and the elf. So I went for 5, 10, 5. And then if you find Santa, you save 15. So let's roll a dice and see which one I'm going to scratch off. Number 2 is a snowman. Cool. So we're going to add £10 into here today. Okay, so, oh snap, I am really bad at flipping coins, so we will see how this goes. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. Okay. Ooh, you did not see that. That's a gingerbread man, which is 5. Let's do 2 of these. I'm going to throw it actually. And another gingerbread man. Another 5. So let's pop £10 in there. Make it reindeer. Let's add £10 into here. So we'll take out 10 and we'll swap it for a 20. Oh gosh, this is a broken one. There we go. Let's also pop £10 into here, why not? Let's be consistent. Pop 10 in. £10 into this one. Blitzen Barn. Let's pop 15 into here. So we'll do Comet and one of these carrots, because each reindeer is 10 and each carrot is 5. Oh, I forgot to put the counter back in. That's okay, I can sit in there for now. Cookies. So let's take this out so that we can colour. I think I'm going to start off with this holly one down here. do red. We'll do light and dark green for the holly. In the comments, let me know what your favourite Christmas movie is. It doesn't necessarily have to be like an actual Christmas movie, but like a cozy movie that really puts you in the Christmas mood. Mine is definitely The Holiday, which I know is a bit obscure. People don't really tend to think of that when they think of Christmas films, but I absolutely love it. And the scene where she's jumping around singing to the Killers, I don't know, it makes me happy, that film. So that's 3 colours. Do I have a brown? I think this might be a bit dark. Oh no, it's fine. The actual cookie. Perfect. We need to colour in one more cookie so that we have an even number, because I do not have any pound coins. Let's do a little Bink heart on here, and then we can pop £5 into this one. I realise that this one might be fun for me, but considering I can't really edit my videos and speed it up for you guys, I don't know how you might feel about this one. I might have to learn to colour fast, or pre-colour it maybe, I don't know. So let's do $12 and 8. And then we can put 20 into here. And then let's go back to the start and we'll go through it one more time. So let's, ooh, there we go. Number 3. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. A little elf. So that's £5. Oops. Going into here. Oh snap. Another gingerbread man. I might have to rethink how I'm throwing this. pop another fiver into here. Another 5 into here. Another 10. And then we've got 3 fivers left, so we'll do 5, 5 and 5. So I'll do another carrot. I'll do the 5 on this one first, so we'll cross off this 5. And that way you can switch off if you don't want to see me colour this one. I completely understand. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I don't know if enjoy is the right word. I've basically just ranted at you, but thank you for joining nevertheless. And I hope Christmas is, I don't know, something you're looking forward to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to colour the cookies for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I hope your lives are going okay. And if they're not, feel free to rant to me if you really want to. Not the best with advice, but I am always up for listening. It's hard for me to say, like, you know, live in the moment and don't let it get to you, but yeah, we all know that sometimes life is just a little bit shit, to say the least. But you know what, the days are long but the weeks go by fast, so dwell on it for a few minutes and then get back out there. Talk to myself now really, rather than anybody else. I am going to, after this, put on 911, which is, I absolutely love like hospital dramas and obviously crime stuff. I have a forensic psychology background and I do love those, but I get too invested in those for them to be like comfort, if that makes sense. Like I really overthink and question everything, and yeah, so I tend to switch to like hospital dramas like Grey's Anatomy. I've watched Chicago Med. I've just finished The Resident. That one I had to get into, but I ended up quite liking actually. It definitely, it follows a lot of like the negative parts of the American health system and the privatization of it, and everything that sort of can go wrong with that, which is quite interesting actually, because a lot of the American health programs, they definitely sort of touch on the fact that people can't afford things with insurance and stuff, but they never really show the shady side to it, the business deals that go on and everything. So that was quite interesting. It was quite a different perspective. And now I am watching 911, which it gives me Station 19 vibes, and I liked Station 19, which is a spin-off from Grey's Anatomy. I didn't like Private Practice, which was the other spin-off from Grey's Anatomy. I don't know, I've watched them, but I wasn't really bothered about them, but I'm quite enjoying this 911. I accidentally started it on season 8. Did not mean to. For some reason, when I clicked on Disney Plus to start playing it, it started playing from season 8. And I didn't notice until I was like 5-6 episodes in, and I was like, why is none of this making sense, like the characters' backgrounds? Turns out I had skipped ahead many years. So I've now gone back and I'm starting from the beginning again. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying that, so I'm going to put that on. And just sit and relax for the rest of the day before, yeah, my auntie is coming around tonight because she's got her hospital appointments tomorrow. Hopefully she gets some answers and things go slightly better for her tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to make the most of my hours off from work. I don't like sitting around all day, I really don't. But, you know, needs must and all that sort of thing. We have to just do what the body can do. I did put that fibre in, didn't I? Yeah. That's everything. All stuffed. This is definitely stretching this binder to its limits. I want to bend the envelopes. There we go. And we've made a dent on saving the Christmas, which is amazing. Yeah. I'm sorry for ranting to you guys. I am. But this is kind of like my little progress diary, you know? I just kind of log everything in here. And I will see you possibly next week. I really don't think I'm going to have enough money to be able to cash stuff with. So it might be the week after. We will see what I can do. So I will see you whenever. Bye.